In my world, the sun is shining. It feels like we're in Miami. I don't wanna lose this feeling. Come on, everybody, get happy. We got no worry, 'cause life's a song. I'm making my move, singing along.
It's summertime and parents are always looking for something to do. I'm here at Creative Kidstuff today watching their summer concert series with Choo Choo Bobs.
Get locomotion, need all your bags ready. Good for locomotion, tickets for me and you. Steam engine coming through, that's why they call me Choo Choo Doo. Yeah, they call me Choo Choo Doo, everybody. Choo Choo Doo.
Creative Kidstuff stores offer a hands-on, do-touch experience. So there's lots of samples to play, lots of innovative playthings, and a friendly staff that's ready to help you make the right choice for a gift or for all the kids in your life. Talk to me about this Choo Choo Bob. It's like Justin Bieber showed up or something. Who is this guy?
Well, the thing that's fun is the Wednesday concert series brings in families every week. It gets to be more and more popular because they meet here for play dates, and every child loves trains. So Choo Choo Bob has the music to go along with it. That's why we put a whole open play table for the kids. We've got open stock trains on the ground for them to play with.
Oh, nice.
And then every week when we have our concerts, not all kids are sit and listen. They like to get up and do. So we have hula hoops and chalk and, you know, kind of some get up and go activities for them to have something for everyone.
And this is free? This is free?
It's free. It's absolutely free. Like I said, it's a great way for moms to, you know, have something free to do in the morning, get together with friends. The kids love music. And also in our store, it's so nice to be able to provide something that is fun. When you see a child come in, you know, have you heard about our Wednesday concert series? And they're like, no way! So,
yeah, taking a trip into the store. You don't even need to buy anything in Creative Kidstuff to have a good time.
Exactly. You walk in and you see the excitement in there with the kids playing.
So summer is always hard to find things to do to fill the days, and especially right around midsummer, which is where we are right now, things start to die off. What types of things do you recommend doing in the summer?
Well, I think that getting together with friends and having easy things to do, like pulling out a large bubble wand that everybody, the runners can run and pop them, and the people who want to be creative can make the bubbles, and mom and everyone else can just enjoy the
watching
the
fun.
Exactly.
Yes.
There's three kinds of bubble doers: the watchers, the poppers, and
the doers. Yeah, that's awesome. There's something for everybody there. What else do you recommend?
Activities that everyone has a garage full of toys, hula hoops, and stuff like that. So creating an obstacle course, it gets the kids involved in taking what they already have, being creative, being organized, timing each other. It gets them out being active, and so that was one of my kids' favorite things to do in the summer.
I love that. And one of my favorite things that we purchased from Creative Kidstuff is the stopwatch. My son is obsessed with the stopwatch because they just love timing different. It's a simple thing, but they love it. So
the other thing that I sell with the stopwatch is a set of 6 cones that are 6 different colors. So with an obstacle course, it can be a barrier, it can be, you know, what you run around, and it's the base to so many different things for outside play.
Sometimes just simple things. That's what I love about Creative Kidstuff is so many things are open-ended. You can do anything with them. What other kinds of things does Creative Kidstuff offer?
For outdoor play, stomp rockets, I think every family needs a stomp rocket, and that's a blast pad with a foam rocket on it. When you blast it, depending on how hard you hit it, it can fly 30 feet, or if a younger child's doing it 5 feet, and they retrieve it and do it over and over again. So I think every family needs one of those.
Something you know a lot about is games. You are a game pro. What are your favorite games that we have at Creative Kidstuff?
You know, it really depends on who's playing them, and that's what I always ask. I just went to the cabin. My nieces and nephews are growing, and they're teenagers.
Okay.
And so games for ages 8 and up, things that can include anybody who walks up to the table and not quite so
involved,
rule intensive.
Yes.
Like the Think It's, where you're just finding what's missing off the table.
Yes.
We have a game called Word Around, where the first person to notice the word in the center, and every time someone came to the cabin, they were like, where's that game? Where's that game? So it's fun to have little things. I had someone come in yesterday for just 1 toy and ended up leaving with 5 because we had so many smaller things that you
Yes.
could pick up and good for every age.
Yes,
So
that doesn't actually surprise me. But
Yeah.
every time I visit Creative Kidstuff, I leave
there's
with
so many great
there's so many
options for
options.
kids. So
And then a lot of times people don't think of art in summer. Like, I always like to take my easel outside with
Yeah,
the kids because it's
that's-
amazing how
Yep.
different it feels. What other kinds of art things are your favorite?
well, sidewalk chalk, being creative and using the cracks in the sidewalk to make designs, or just painting on the ground.
Yes.
Painting rocks, whatever. Gathering things and making things from that. Yeah.
Using sticks and then yarn and buttons that we might sell, or other miscellaneous supplies to create like sculptures or mosaics or
Yep.
just kind of freeform art.
Well, and I think that parents a lot of times think they have to buy something new, but if they remember back to their childhood, we didn't get to have things every time you turned around. You had
No.
to be creative.
Yes.
And I think we need to enforce that with kids, to just look at what you have and be creative.
It's also amazing if you purchase like a puppet. Well, all of a sudden the puppet stand becomes new and all
Yep.
the puppets, and it's puppet show time
Right.
for a week solid. I mean,
Exactly. And
Yes.
a lot of times people come in and they're like, I have a 3-year-old and they have 4 brothers or sisters. I have no idea what to buy.
Yes.
If you take what you already have at home and just add to it, it revitalizes that investment that you already have and just brings that toy back to life again.
yes, and it
So-
may be the 3-year-old's birthday, but it's
Yeah.
amazing how one new item, I know this in my own family, can rejuvenate
Yep.
the play value of things for the other siblings.
Exactly.
It's really fun to
Yep,
see.
Exactly.
So,
And you forget about it.
well, thank you so much for having us
welcome.
today. To learn more about Creative Kidstuff and what they have to offer, the toys and the people, visit our website.